All right, my outdoorsy friends, I'm gonna park my bicycle here. My original plan today was actually to go fishing, so I'm just gonna leave my fishing stuff here too. Well, I did go fishing. It was a bust. It rained. It was supposed to be all rainy, but now it's sunny. It's about 11:30 now, so I decided I'm going to go hike up Mount Amamaki here in Mashiko. This is the tallest mountain in Mashiko. It might be the tallest mountain in the Haga district. I'm not sure about that one. Anyways, I'm going to take the quick way up. So there's a road here. My bike's not really good on the road, so I just wheeled it for a little way on the dirt until I came to that place to leave it. So I'll walk the rest of the dirt road. There's a parking lot not that far up. And then from there, the trail starts. Although I'm already getting a nice walk in. So this area, like a lot of forests in Japan, was planted over as farm forest or plantation forest in cedar, which I guess was okay for a while until, lumber prices collapsed and now it's not economical to harvest it. So a lot of Japan's forests are kind of stuck at about the same part of the cycle with Japanese cedar. So, not environmentally the best thing, but it is what it is. I guess it's better than it being stripped bare. This area, I believe, was deep forest. So traditionally, kind of up until the 1930s in most rural areas, they sort of had two forests. They had the near forest, which I should remember the name of, but I forgot, which was basically a food forest. It was used for harvesting wood, for crafts, but also for foraging. In fact, it was kind of designed almost to maximize the foraging part, to be totally honest, from what I've read. But at the same time, it was open enough that it wasn't really appealing to bears and deer. I think there's some remnants of one near my house. I should go make a video about it sometime. And then they had the deep forest, which was kind of your wild, uncontrolled forest. That's where most of your game was, so that's where people went to hunt. However, a lot of both of them were simply cut down to become tree farms, like this. And then the lumber prices collapse. One of the nice things about Amamaki in this area is there's lots of trails and it's really popular. So pretty much every intersection has a number. And there's a map. I imagine you can get a physical one, but down near the first parking lot, they have a map that you can take a look at. So I guess you could say this is, the last parking lot, but I've never actually seen a car up here. It gets a little steep and a little rough for the types of car that most people have here in Japan. I mean, yeah, you see people with vehicles that would certainly be better off-road than the average, and they could probably make it up here. But I think most people just park at the lower parking lot. All right, now it goes from, it's pretty much dirt road to hiking trail. So this is the most direct way up. So it's also the steepest. So usually I make a loop and I come down this way. This time I'm going to go up and down this way because, it's already kind of late in the morning and I don't know. I don't want to make a whole day of it. So you can follow the stream further up, which I've never done because I pretty much always go up or down the peaks. So this next section, which is actually going to gain us a lot of elevation, is basically switchbacks. So this next section, which is actually going to gain us a lot of elevation, is pretty steep. We're going to go up and then over and then over, and then over, and then we get on a ridge, and then we go up. Yeah. So it's fast, but it's steep. I need the exercise, so let's do it. All right, we finished the first really steep part. And now we're gonna go up the steep, but not as steep part. This is the first time I've gone up this way. Every other time I took one of the longer ways up and this way down. So it's kind of funny that like, it looks totally different from this perspective. It looks a lot more rock scrambly this way. Yeah, we got time. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. We can take a little detour, get a little view. What do you say? I say yes. Let's go. I feel like this is one of those situations where the view used to be better. But if you look at the forest now, this is older growth because, you know, you're not going to hike up here to log and plant cedar. So this is more kind of what the forests of Japan would look like if there weren't huge numbers of plantations for growing cedar that are just sitting there now. Also, that's quite the mushroom. Okay, so fun little detour, and actually it goes right back to the trail. So we are going to continue on our way. So if we hadn't taken that right, we would have come right out here. We are actually almost there. I think I can hear people at the peak. The peak is, well, you can't see it probably through the camera, but it's right up there. Yeah, cell phone cameras. Yeah. All right, here we are at the top of Amamaki. There's no one here. That's surprising. I don't think I've ever been up here and there's no one else at the peak. No, I went on a weekday up here one time. And almost the same thing. Looked like it was going to be bad weather, but it turned out okay. So usually there's tons of people up here. We are looking east. So over there is Ibaraki. And I'm pretty sure there's some bigger buildings over there. I'm pretty sure that's Hitachi. So we can see some of the hills and mountains in Motegi, and then over into Ibaraki, and I'm pretty sure that's Hitachi down there, way off in the distance. It's not the clearest day. It's clear in winter generally in Japan, which is another reason that I love winter. You can just see so far on the clear days in winter. So here we are at the top, tallest mountain in Mashiko. So you can hike that way. And there's a few trails there that bring you back around to the main parking lot. So usually I come up this way and down this way. But today I came up this way. If you go this way, the trail continues eventually to some other mountains in Ibaraki. I've actually never done that. I should consider doing that. Wake up some morning and go. All right. I want to drink some water, take a break here, and then, well, soon it'll be time to just hike on back. We are back at that top parking lot that I've never seen used. So from here, it's pretty simple. I'm going to walk down the road, get my bike, and ride home. So really easy. I hope you enjoyed this little hike up Mount Amamaki. I sure did. So thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Why don't we go down into the comment section, tell me what you think about this hike, or tell me one of your favorite hikes. And I will see you next time.